freedom. Exodus 34. Okay, so now what's happening is uh, Moses gets a do-over. And we always need a do-over in God. We're always falling short in God. When we go to him and confess and repent, God will give you a do-over. And what happened is Moses is going back up to the mountain to get the tablets again, because he destroyed the first set of tablets because the people were sinning, and he got mad and he destroyed them. But God is allowing him to come back up and get a do-over. And again, we all need do-overs. We have things that God has given us and we did not take care of them the way we should have for whatever reason. And God has given us do-overs in our life to get it right with him. And through grace and mercy, God keeps giving us opportunities to get it right with him. And the only reason we can't is because we won't. But he's always given us that opportunity. And it's there for us to get it right. One of the other things is, sin used to be visited on to the third and fourth generation. So your forefathers could have did something that affected you and you had nothing to do with it. But God took that away and said every man will stand in his own sin, which is wonderful, because that's what happened with Jesus. Jesus had to die that death to get us out of that sin nature, because when Adam did what he did, all of mankind fell. His action put all of mankind in a situation, but then Jesus came back and put all of mankind to have the opportunity to be right again. But it's your choice. You have to want to be right. You have to want to give your life to God. You have to want to do the things that the Lord wants you to do. Now, Moses, what I love about him, he knows how to talk to God. Because when all this mess was going on, Moses went to God saying, "We are not worthy. We are not worthy." That's a lot to say, that you ain't worth nothing. I mean, literally, from the tip of your hair follicles down to the tip of your toenail, you ain't no good. And he said, "We're not worthy, but will you still give us the inheritance?" And sometimes that's a real apology. These apologies that people want to give you, where they say, "I'm sorry, but this is what you did. I'm sorry, but if you hadn't done that, I'm sorry." But you have to understand the situation. Those are not "I'm sorries." Those are your saying, I justifying why you did what you did, and that's the way it is. "I'm sorry" sounds like this: "I'm sorry for what I did to you. I'm sorry for the way I acted. I'm sorry that I said those things. I'm sorry for my behavior. I shouldn't have said what I said, did what I did. I shouldn't treat you this way. I shouldn't say these things to you. My actions were wrong." The end. You don't have to say nothing else. Because after he told God he was not worthy, God said, "Yes, I'm going to do great things in you." Because he saw that his heart was right with him. Wanted to be right with God. Stay with God. And in the greatness, he goes telling him, in the greatness, you will not be like those other people. He started telling him what kind of greatness you're going to be. Not just great. See, that's the problem. We got people who are great with low character. But God always tells you, you're going to be great, and this is how you're going to act. You're not going to be with the Canaanites. You're not going to marry them people. You're not going to do what they're doing. You're going to tear down their altar. He told them what kind of greatness you're going to live. Not just be great, but you're going to live a certain type of greatness. But a lot of people don't want to do that. They want to live their life the way they want to. And this was a covenant that God made with the people. Now, the thing about this, when Moses would go up before God and he would come back down, he would have this shine on him. And to the point where the people started getting nervous when they would see him, that God, being before God, made him glow like this shine on him. So he started covering himself up when he would come before the people, because the people were nervous. They didn't know how to accept that. It didn't always was received well. And that's something we have to learn. When God is doing something, maybe it's not time for you to show the glory of God or tell the glory of God. Everybody can't receive it with the same emotional excitement as you received it or you're walking in. So don't reveal it yet. Reveal it when it's time. So then they'll go like, "Oh wow, I see that. I see what all that Moses was going through. How is what it comes out to be." But a lot of people will not be excited for your shine, for your glow, for your flow, for your swag. A lot of people will not be excited or understand it because a lot of times when people don't get what you get, don't receive at the level that you receive, they don't understand it. They don't understand it or they don't believe it. You ever tell somebody something and then because they never experienced it or they've never had that happen to them or seen it, they skeptical. Keep your shine. Keep your shine, keep your glow, keep your swag, and if people can't understand it, just don't reveal it to them. Just go on about your business. Let them have what they have, and you do what you do. Well, that's my time. Stay free.